Hello everybody, I'm Sean Fox and you're watching PlayStation News Now, your source of news, rumour, reviews and video game discussion. It is December day 23. In today's video, the PlayStation News Now PlayStation 4 Game of the Year 2015. Now to see out the year we have 11 contenders, or should I say 10 contenders, and I'll explain how 11 comes into it shortly. But 10 contenders for what I believe were the creme de la creme of PlayStation 4 games throughout 2015. Before we kick off, one game that is pretty special but unfortunately didn't make it into our top 10 games of 2015, coming in at number 11 is the awesome supernatural mystery, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I highly recommend it. Also, one of the games on the list may have released at retail late 2014, early 2015, but I didn't play and complete it until last week, so I'm bending the rules ever so slightly. However, the final 5 games on the list definitely did release during 2015. The games are my own personal choice, so it really isn't about whether you agree or disagree. That part is pretty much irrelevant. What is relevant is that all games on this list were incredibly impactful, super enjoyable, and in my experience and opinion, the best games on PlayStation 4 that 2015 had to offer. Now starting with the 5 runners-up and ending with the top 5 best games of the year, and finally the PlayStation News Now Game of the Year 2015. Starting with number 10, Batman Arkham Knight. This year's final entry into the Batman trilogy sees the Caped Crusader attempting to stop a mysterious adversary and deadly toxin concocted by the nefarious Scarecrow as Bruce Wayne fights to save the inhabitants of Gotham City. At number 9, Dying Light. This open world zombie fest was a surprise hit when it released earlier this year, as you fight off the infected hordes and remaining survivors in the city of Haran. At number 8, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Set in a very quiet English village, in a quaint supernatural end of days mystery filled with puzzles, exploration and a great plot with superb narrative. This game is highly recommended. And coming in at number 7, The Wolf Among Us. Arguably one of Telltale's best games so far, with you taking the role of a sheriff policing the secretive characters of Fabletown, set in a noir-esque version of New York City.
What are you worried about?
Just please don't say anything.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
And at number 6, Fallout 4. What more can be said about this much-loved series, now available on the current generation of console? This alternative history open-world apocalyptic RPG gives plenty of game for your money and a crazy amount of customization options. And at number 5, Until Dawn. Sony's first-party, supermassive game sleeper hit came out of nowhere, a truly terrifying and gruesome survival horror where you attempt to save as many of your friends as possible in a remote winter wicked land. A superb whodunit kind of game.
Mike? What is that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, go find out now, please.
And at number 4, Life is Strange. Now this one surprised me. Developed by Don't Nod Games, Life is Strange is an episodic adventure that puts you in the shoes of a teenage girl who suddenly develops superpowers, a curious ability that allows character Max to rewind time, changing the past, present and future, but with severe consequences. Every action has a reaction, cause and effect, causing devastating outcomes, with an incredible soundtrack and awesome college setting. Another incredible game with an amazing storyline and narrative. I for one cannot wait for season 2.
Chloe, you can't keep blaming me and everybody for everything wrong in your life. It's so not fair.
I gotta blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
So now it's Rachel's fault too?
Jesus, she was banging that pig, Frank!
And at number 3, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Hideo Kojima's last game to be published by Konami, and he goes out with a bang. Snake takes on the crazed for power baddies, this time in an open world Afghanistan and Africa. Even more enemies, more weapons, more stealth, and more totally badass boss encounters.
Intel file obtained. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Metabase.
Get after them. We should rendezvous with the target soon.
And at number 2, Bloodborne. From Software's PlayStation 4 exclusive took the world by storm earlier this year. Its gothic backdrop music and characters create a tense world. Bloodborne has some of the most terrifyingly monstrous and damn right huge bosses seen in a video game this year. Absolutely incredible. And finally, at number 1, The Witcher 3. CD Projekt Red did it again, only this time bigger and more badass than ever before. A huge sprawling RPG with swords and sorcery, witches and werewolves, and a fantastic plot. Did I mention this game's huge? Some of the most well designed and imaginative bosses I've seen. The Witcher 3 is so big in scope and with added DLC that even though I have completed the main quest, a lot of the side quests, and leveled up my character significantly, there is still so much more for me to do. Without reservation, The Witcher 3 takes the coveted PlayStation Use Now Game of the Year 2015 honors.
We can go here. Moral decay.
PlayStation News Now will be back shortly after the festive season, so roll on 2016 and the onslaught of great games. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for all the support and love you have shown me and this channel throughout 2015. We'll be even stronger next year. I'd also like to wish each and every one of you happy holidays and a very happy new year. Bringing us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, please poke the like button. Help us reach more PlayStation fans by sharing this video, and subscribe for more PlayStation news, rumor and reviews. Until next time, play games, not corporations. Thank you very much for watching.